Welcome back to Two Bikes and a Drone. Today though, I'm gonna trade in this hat for another hat. Stand by. So today, it's gonna be two bikes and a drone and some ham radio. I'm adding a new playlist of sorts to the channel because I'm picking back up a hobby I've had for many years. And that's ham radio. Back in my Air Force days, I used to work on radios and occasionally set them up out in the field and operate them. Mostly set them up, making sure they worked. And so I naturally kind of progressed into the amateur radio, ham radio field or hobby, but never really did anything with it. And recently decided, many years after my Air Force days, to pick it back up for a couple reasons. I use having an excuse to take a ride on either one of the bikes to go do stuff, and this gives me another excuse to do that. And there's something called the solar cycle, and it's an 11-year cycle that has to do with solar activity that directly affects the amateur radio hobby. And it's peaking. It peaks actually next summer, so it's a great time to be in the hobby because it's just easier to make long distance radio communication calls of sorts, and so to be able to combine both things is something I'm interested in doing, and might as well record it and add some videos to a separate playlist because it may not appeal to a lot of people, although it does involve taking rides on motorcycles. Because I'll be doing stuff, a couple different things mainly. There's a aspect of amateur radio called Parks on the Air, where people will go out to different parks, state parks, national parks, and set up. And then there's a website where you can let other people know that you're there and on what frequency you'll be, and they can try and contact you. And there's awards for making the most contacts or making the most activations when you go out and set up in a park. And so that I'll be doing mainly that. I'm not going to be doing stuff from the house here really. There's also something called Summits on the Air, where you take hikes to summits and of mountains, and that's pretty appealing too, because then you backpack the radio stuff out. The Parks on the Air stuff, I'll be able to carry this stuff on the bikes and set up pretty easily. Summits on the Air is a little more challenging. Probably do that a little bit less, but it seems like something that could be fun, and it might appeal to people and might educate and entertain the viewers to this channel. So hopefully you get something out of that, and stay tuned for some Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air, and hopefully you enjoy it.